A new cycle has begun, the collapse of kingdoms, a new world rising, politics colliding, the truth becoming a stranger, the mouth of a new era opening wider, a ceremony of innocence swallowed. Second coming, a prophecy, a warning. Prophecy, prophecy, the second coming, a prophecy, a warning. An image, not one of holiness, a shared imagination, a symbolic revelation, a vision of darkness, a creature born from the chaos, a collective consciousness, brutal and godless. Prophecy, prophecy, the second coming, a prophecy, a warning. Prophecy, prophecy, the second coming, a prophecy, a warning. 2,000 years, the end of an era, history moves, it bends. When morals and spirituality become extinct to humanity, salvation hides where many won't seek, as an uncontrollable darkness swallows the world whole. Prophecy, prophecy, the second coming, a prophecy, a warning. Prophecy, prophecy, the second coming, a prophecy, a warning. The future looks grim from here to end, as darkness slithers in, up from your desert sand. A beast rises, a lion body ahead of a man, a soulless blank gaze, pitiless. An ancient power moving with purpose, showing no mercy, pushing itself into being. Cold, slow, and inevitable, birds flying in confusion as the ghostly remnants remain as echoes of the old world are left in. And prophecy, prophecy, the second coming, a prophecy, a warning. Prophecy, prophecy, the second coming, a prophecy, a warning. Prophecy, a warning.
darkness I travel, my eyes upon a house disheveled. Walking the halls, all the pain I see, paranoia and anxiety. Usher was telling me, paranoia rising, the house is hearing, influencing spirits haunting, the house of Usher is falling. I can't how it can be, the house that leaves its possessing, books and songs to help calm, the words brought sounds from beyond, mental illness growing thin, something's under his skin, what is he hearing? Paranoia rising, the house is listening, influencing spirits haunting, the house of Usher is falling. Plans not fair, we left her there, a tomb cold, but for her it could not hold. Paranoia rising, the house is listening, influencing spirits haunting, the house of Usher is falling. Usher's ghost, the house's host, like the wind she flew in from the cradle, no one could save, soon the grave, the house of Usher would but cave, her body on mine, we both lost to insanity's time. Paranoia rising, the house is listening, influencing spirits haunting, the house of Usher is falling.
Welcome, everybody, to Paranormal Roundtable. I'm your host, Josh Turner. This is PRT. Join us in the real reality. This is the real reality right here. Here it is. Andres says should probably eat something before starting the stories. Can you not listen on an empty stomach? Is that what that is? You're just like, I could listen to the stories, but I just can't do it on an empty stomach. It's like, gotta go get me a sandwich. Get started listening here. Stanfield says he made it right on time. So has everybody that won on Halloween, have you received your, just making sure everybody got what they had coming to them.
You got a list here of people. Let's see. So far, the only people who need to reach out or finish reaching out, first off, David Buchholz and Bluestone, and everyone else.
Bluestone was in the chat on
Yeah, I mean,
on Monday.
he sent an email, but not with the information that we needed to send him his prize. So
Risky Precision TV says I sent an email, but I haven't received anything yet. I don't remember your email.
were you chosen on Halloween? I don't think so.
Were you chosen on Halloween? Because if you've
You might
won
have won
anything at all, you guys listen. Look, this is what you got to do. Instead of going, I don't know where anything's at. Whether you're on the Patreon or not, either. Okay, you can send it on Patreon, but you need to put it on the giveaway at prtpodcast.com. I want all the giveaways there. Okay, whether it's a Patreon or you want a giveaway, just send it to the giveaways at prtpodcast.com. Giveaway winners, please send your name, address, and shirt size to giveaways at prtpodcast.com. That's what you got to do. So once you do that, and Bluestone 60 says, I did. Do you have a...
Yeah, he sent me some information, but like not the information that we need to...
Well, we need to get paid.
Price. Yeah.
Right? Bluestone says send bank information.
Yeah, that's not what we need. I sent you an email. It would have been this afternoon, Bluestone, about like exactly what we need to send you your prize. Because like I got the information that you sent, but that's not the information that we need. So
yeah, it basically is Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, or PayPal. Okay,
yeah.
We can pay you any way you want. We have all of them. And please pray, guys, for Nelly. She's not doing good. She's not feeling good. She's in the chat, I see, but today was not a good day for her. She was just in a lot of pain. She doesn't complain a lot. She just deals with it. But I can tell when she's not doing good. She's in pain. And just pray. She's got a date coming up. So, if you guys could pray for that to go good too. It is weird. We've had this thing scheduled for like 3 times. Something has happened. This makes me wonder. It's been weird.
Yeah, it keeps getting pushed back.
And I don't want to start saying that it's something evil going on, but it does seem like it. It's been a real hard thing for me too to deal with. Risky says, oh, now not Halloween, but the giveaway before that. What was the giveaway before that? I don't know.
I might have corresponded with him. I don't know. Just let me know that that's your YouTube handle on your email.
Yeah. What did you name this show anyway? What's it named?
I just call it a plethora of paranormal encounters.
That's a terrible name. I'm not gonna get a lot of people in here for that. I can tell you that right now. Can you change it?
Yeah.
Okay. Because this is a continuation. It's a generational thing. What happened out in California with these people, and yeah. And Excalibur says send an email for a book. Ace, you say some really weird things. Say some really weird off the wall things. Where are you from, Ace? What state do you live in?
It's kind of out of left field.
Mm-hmm. You don't have a lot of skin tags, do you? Just checking. St. Louis. Oh, she says I was going to replace that trash book, the boilerplate. Yes, I'll replace that. No problem. Odysseus says it's liver spots. So hold on one second, folks. Give me 1 second here. There we go. I know this isn't our normal night. We usually are on Wednesdays, but last night we had a lot to do. We were at the ranch last night and yesterday doing a bunch of stuff, and it started to get late, and I knew we weren't going to make it back in time, so I just called it and said, "Hey, man, I'm going through a lot right now, man. I'm just going through a lot. Just got a lot going on." Joey Bustamante, please tell about some people's experiences. No, Joey, we're not going to do that. We're just going to sit here. That's what we do, man. We just sit here.
Actually, we were, but now that you demanded that, we're not going to do it anymore.
We're just going to sit here.
You can all thank Joey Bustamante for ruining the night. So there's not going to be no paranormal encounters now. We're just going to sit here and talk about random. Actually, we're going to talk about everything except the paranormal, and absolutely no paranormal whatsoever for the next 2.5 to 4 hours. Not one paranormal story. And you can thank your buddy Joey Bustamante. Thank you, Joey. Thank you.
That's even his real name. You know, that's funny, because think about it, if that is a fake account, that would be the first fake account that the ops have made using an Italian last name. Millions of Italian people in this country, and they've never, as far as I know, they haven't come up with one of those. It's always some goofy, not very creative, not very creative stuff. They just come up with some weird, goofy name and just don't even make no sense. We're burning all day. Man, my eyes burn. Sage Cooley. Yeah. Just sit here and sing the Leviathan anthem. So tonight would have been the members only. And so because we missed yesterday on the normal live, we decided to just go ahead and do the live stream tonight. But get your name in green for the members. Not only does it help us and help the show, but it will get you. You'll be able to watch the members only show. So this coming Tuesday is the Patreon. Join the Patreon. Get the hot sauce, Lyles. I'm going to show you something. Visine fund. Shoot, we need a fund for everything at this point, dude. We're trying to re-up on the hoodies, and the price has gone up for us. So we're trying to get it done, but it's not cheap. We're trying to get it done before Christmas. This is Lyle's hot sauce. It's called Monster Sauce. There's different ones. This one here is the Howling Habanero Spicy. It's really good. I like this one. It's really spicy. But if you're into that, if you're into spicy, or if you just want to have it to keep as a souvenir or whatever, the next 10 people, and there are different ones. I think we got a box of green too, don't we?
I think so.
I think so. I don't know if it's all in there, but I know that some of them were. We had 2 boxes. Did we bring them back in? Okay. Well, we had 2 more boxes. Hang on. So anyway, the next 10 people that join the Patreon on a $20 and up tier, we're going to give you that right there. We're going to throw in a bottle of hot sauce on the $20 and up tier for the next 10 people who sign up for the Patreon. That'll come with that will come with your swag bag, your first swag bag. Remember, after 2 months, you get your swag box. And then every 6 months after that, you get another one, like an updated box with whatever we have that's in stock at that time. Because we come up with new designs, and that's what we did. We came up with like 5 or 6 new designs for this coming month, and then it'll go into next year probably, and through the winter. This time of year, we come up with the new ones because it's hoodie season now. And so in November, we usually come up with the new ones, and they'll be the ones that are good. Oh, man, this mouse just went out on me. Hang on 1 second, folks. I can't get this. Great. But we come up with the new designs. Okay. The mouse is going crazy here.
Not working?
No, I got it. Shoot. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh. Hang on. God dang it, man. All right, there you go. Sorry about that, folks. Just the thing's going nuts here. So anyway, hot sauce. Good hot sauce, not the kind that's made on the stove and who knows what's been put into it. This is actually, Lyle's hot sauce. So I'm honestly not feeling very good, folks. It's weird. When I got here, I felt fine, and then as I started unpacking and getting into the studio, I started feeling kind of weird, not feeling too good. So I don't know what's going on with that, but maybe give me some prayer. Well, thank you for that donation, Odysseus. Donations have been kind of slim lately. I know it's people are broke, man. I get it, man. Everybody's just been hurting. Yes, please. Definitely could use some prayers. Maybe I'll feel better after tonight. I did legs last night, and my knee was hurting. And let me tell you something. I believe in the power of prayer. What was it, like 3 days? I was in pain with my knee.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just kept praying and I just kept believing. And so I missed the night before. I couldn't work out on anything. And then last night would have been upper body, but I'm behind. So I had to do legs. So tonight's upper body. And I was just feeling rough. And I told Anthony, Tony, I don't know if I'll be able to do it. But I laid down and I prayed, and Nellie prayed with me. She always does. She prays for me, and I took a little nap. And then when I woke up, my knee was not hurting. Now, when I went to the gym, once I started doing those squats, the first 2 sets or so hurt. And then just a little bit. And then I just worked out through it, and I was fine. By the time I hit the leg sled, I was good. Now, I couldn't do as much weight as I would like to or normally do, but yeah, now. But I can tell you this, that right knee, I've had some problems with it, but I really believe in prayer. I believe in the power of prayer, and I believe that God can really come through for you if you pray and you really mean it and you believe it and you ask for God to help you. I believe it can be done. And so I did it, and it was great. I had a great workout. and tonight's upper body. And so I've had some issues with this shoulder and this elbow lately, but nothing I can't work through. And I usually feel a lot better, and my anxiety goes down. I'm telling you, lifting weights really does help. It really does. And then my anxiety goes down, and then my blood pressure drops, and I just feel better. Another thing I've noticed too, we're waiting for people to get into the chat, folks. Once we get 300 people in here. Another thing I've noticed too is that I've gotten more people sending us encounters more and more, mostly through the messenger. I have kind of slowed down on the email, but I'm definitely starting to get a bunch of them on Instagram and on Facebook, and just getting different people by word of mouth. So at the gym last night, we were talking to somebody about some of these weird and things that had happened, and it just kind of jogged my memory. And so when I got home, we were talking to one of the guys that works up there, and talking about he thinks his daughter, what was he saying? Like where they live, there's like a gateway, like a portal.
Yeah.
And we started talking about that because tonight's show is about that. So I went back and I was looking at some of the encounters that I had been given as of late, and there has been a lot of people telling me that the activity has really ramped up, like for people that they know and they themselves. And I've been talking to people face to face a lot and getting encounters and stories from people. And so, usually wake up every day, immediately go and just put everything into the folders where they belong. And this was weird. I got an email basically from somebody, which I don't know what this is or who this is or whatever, but they said that they were told to email us to warn us because somebody was monitoring it, looking at it. Which I thought was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like they said that they knew that. And then they started telling us the email, whatever. This is a weird thing. Then they said, I don't know who you are, but then they said that they were friends with the people who've been messing with us. And then I went back to look at the email and it was gone. So I thought that was weird. I mean, like, how does an email disappear? I mean, it's a bizarre thing. And then there was a handful of other emails that had gone missing from our email. And then I started noticing maybe there were others because people were telling me they had emailed me this, emailed me that, and it wasn't in there. So just a reminder, folks, you should pretty much change your passwords periodically. Now, I don't know if there's any truth to that or validity to that. I don't know, but it is a weird thing. And then I was missing a bunch of stuff. So I don't know if these people are, or who. I'm not blaming anybody because I don't know who it is or who it could be, or if it's even real, or if it's just somebody trying to scare us. But there is something going on there because a bunch of people say, well, I emailed you this, I emailed you that, and I didn't get any of it. So I can't tell you. So we're going to change that again. We just changed it. We're going to change it again to something, big, long, can't get to it. And I know that one of the people in the other camp was outed for being a hacker, for hacking into people's stuff a few months ago. And everybody changed their passwords and stuff. And I don't know if he's still doing it, but I know he disappeared after he got accused of it. He disappeared. So just an FYI, we are putting new parameters in place, new protections. And don't be afraid to send an email, folks. It's secure. And just thought I'd let you know that you don't have to send your real name if you don't want to. You can just send me the email, give me the contact information, and then we can go from there. And we are changing everything. So if anybody messes with you or reaches out to you, let me know. Let us know, me and Anthony and Ellie and somebody from the team. And we'll deal with it. We'll take care of it. So I don't know if there's any validity to that, but just in case, and we do have pretty strong passwords, pretty long. We're working on some other security measures too. And I don't think that there's anything going on, but there could have been. So if you send an email and it didn't get read, or if it didn't get, we may not have gotten it. Somebody may have intercepted it or done something, but I'm really thinking that's probably not the case. I think that's probably somebody messing with us, trying to scare us, hoaxing us. But that is something that we've been having to deal with. Just periodically trying to change everything, move it around, and just make sure that that nobody can get in there and mess with us like that. Yeah, well, I'm not planning on it. You started the Soul Says Wolf. Don't use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. We're not going to use. We're going to try not to use that. Okay, we'll make sure that we.
It's tempting though. I don't know. We just might.
Well, the best way we can do it is just send me your email, or through email, send me your information to contact you. And if somebody weird contacts you and it's not from, you'll know. I mean, but I don't know. You got to be careful too with Messenger too, because Messenger can be, hacked. But I got a really long deal on my Facebook. When these people started doing what they were doing, they use a lot of fake accounts and they mess with people. And I know that several of my colleagues, all their stuff got messed with, and I was like, I'm pretty sure my Facebook didn't get hacked. And mine's it's got like 12 things, 15 things, something like that. Because I just don't mess around, man. You can't. You really got to protect yourself. Yeah, Mickey G says been getting weird friend requests. Yeah, we started getting that too, and I had to hide my friends list because my Facebook is actually public, and I don't care. And I'm gonna encourage everybody who's in the chat, please go like and subscribe to the channel. Please hit the like button. Take time to go do that. Go out and go do it and come back in. And then if you could, just go join the Paranormal Roundtable page. Show them what that is. This is the Paranormal Roundtable page, not the group. You can join the group too, but the page.
Page is its own thing. So we have the group. This is what the page looks like. See, that's going to be a page that you just have to hit the like button on that, follow it, or I think it's like or follow. But a group is something that you join. A page is something that you follow, and it comes up on your newsfeed. So like we have the Paranormal Roundtable group, which has got a ton of people in there, and the post. If you make a post in there, it's only in there. The Paranormal Roundtable page, it's like a separate Facebook profile that's just for the show.
I think for the most part we do, but then again, who knows? You could be a fake troll. We don't know. Anybody can make a fake account on YouTube or Facebook. That's the problem. I think what we've learned from this whack-a-troll, that's been going on, is that they say your mic isn't on.
Yeah.
One thing we've learned, I think, is that anybody can do this. But now that the people out there are aware and know that this is going on and that this is happening, it's not going to happen as much. And we're working really hard toward. And we had some really good moderators. You see Randy Victoria Alexander, and then you got Vic Richards, and of course you got Random Files, and then Rain. You got Amy Creel. You got a bunch of people in there. Joanne Hartnett, I know. Sage Cooley. You got Scorpion. You got all these people. So you got a bunch of people. I don't know. I don't think my brother's in here today. Oh, he probably doesn't know we're on. I didn't even tell him because today's Thursday. It's not our normal day. So who's this? Always right. I was taking a shower and something drew out a spacesuit man and werewolf foot with claws. Okay, what do you mean by that? Is this a joke? Are you being funny? Oh yeah, you started so that's what you're talking about. Yeah, because you can go back when they make these fake accounts on YouTube. Some of them are older; they've been using them for a long time, but they'll make new ones and they won't have any content, and it was just made like a month ago or so. Yeah, that's that those are. Is that Buckholzer? David, did you send us the information for the money you won on Halloween for the Halloween giveaway?
Yeah, because if you haven't, David, make sure you send us an email to giveaways@potpodcast.com, please.
Yeah.
we still got to send you your prize for the Halloween giveaway.
Mm-hmm. David's like, oh no, I'm independently wealthy, but I'll send it to you tonight.
Yeah.
Because even though I'm a rich person, I could always stack more ends and buy more land.
Well, that's how you get rich.
It's like
You don't turn down money.
The kulaks on there. Jerry Cahill, thank you for that donation. We really appreciate it. Could always use the help. I'm not even going to lie. But here's the thing. Don't put yourself out. If you guys can do it, you can do it. If you can't, you can't. Speaking of giveaways, like I said, one more time, people, we're throwing this in for the next 10 people. This is monster sauce. And there's 3 different kinds. There's like the hot habanero one, and there's like the red sauce.
Mm-hmm. And then there's a green one.
There's a green one. So that's for the next 10 people who join the Patreon.
Slough Blackburns hot sauce.
Yeah. So that's a giveaway we're doing right now. It's a little slow tonight. It's Thursday. So here's the thing. What we've been doing at PRT, because we're still kind of just trying to recover from last month, doing a show every night. And so tonight we weren't going to have time to edit this because we were out the ranch all day yesterday until late. And so we decided to just do the live stream tonight. But tomorrow night, we will have the show tomorrow night, right? With Sean?
Yes.
Which we still need to finish recording like a couple of hours with him. But that put everybody on hold that we were supposed to be recording with. And there were a lot of them. There were a lot of people that we were supposed to be recording with. And so update, the owl was released today. The little burrow owl that we found, it was here in the studio with us. Little Wolfie. They named him after me. I didn't ask for that. And the ladies there named him Wolfie. So I thought that was cool. Okay. You got that? You want to help him? Need some help? What is he doing? Tony's here. I forgot he was going to show up. So here's what we got going on. The owl had a dislocated shoulder. So he had gotten chased by a person trying to catch him. Now, she was trying to catch him. She wasn't trying to hurt him. But then he got chased by a dog, which caught her attention, and he got scared of her, and he flew into he jumped up and flew into a back door. What's it called? The patio sliding glass door. Yeah. And so I believe his little wing was already he was probably in pain, poor little dude. But he didn't shy away from us. Like when we went to take him, to get him help, he hung out with us, and so he was with us for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Until we could get the people till we could give them to them or whatever. But he was a good little dude, man. He just hung out. He didn't make noise. I thought he was a pretty good guy. He didn't really do much. He just was there, and he let us handle him, and we fed him, and he drank water, and he was pretty calm. He was chill, and they were really surprised. The people there, they were just like, he let you handle him. He didn't try to flee. He didn't, everything was good. He didn't bite or scratch. I mean, he was just a good guy.
He gave me advice on my taxes. He's pretty cool.
Thank you for those people that have donated. Thank you for the people that are getting memberships. Remember, the $5 membership gets you a show on Thursday. It's going to be every other Thursday, and then the opposite week we'll be doing the Patreon. So join the membership. We don't have the time that we dedicated in October. We did a show every night, but we missed one night. We actually missed one night. And then one night we missed a show, but we made up for it the next night because we did a regular show or a pre-record and a live.
Mm-hmm.
So we only missed one night technically. That was it. Well, I guess technically it would be, if you say technically, we'll miss 2 nights, but we only missed one show. So we did 30 shows in October. So we did, my mind has just been ping-ponging all over the place. Anybody else feel like that?
Yeah.
Just feel like you can't get a thought, your straight thought. It's just like your mind is just bouncing everywhere.
Too much to think about, and you can't
Too
commit
much
to
going
one thought.
on. Maybe it's just us. I don't know. We got too much going on all the damn time. Hey, Orm, what's going on, man? He says animals have excellent discernment, and a lot of the time, yeah, they do. I just feel like lately there's been, like, I was talking to a witness the other day, and she was talking about that, her and her husband, just feeling like their thoughts and their minds are just ping ponging everywhere. Now, it doesn't help when you're constantly attacked like every day. Like, I don't think people really understand what goes on. Like, these people attack us every day. So I have to talk about something. I don't want to have to go into a long discussion, but a bunch of people have messaged me about it. So Daryl Denton, he's a really very popular person in the paranormal cryptid community. We use that term now because that's what it is. It's like the melding of the two. Because paranormal at one time was considered like the domain of ghosts or spirits, but now we know that they're all connected. So he's got a Bigfoot group, and we were kicked out of that group. Myself, Nellie, Abe, I don't know who all else, but I know it was us. We were kicked out of that group. I didn't notice it, but then a woman named Jennifer, I'm not going to say her last name, but very nice. She messaged me and she apologized to me and told me what happened. And I accepted her apology, and she gave me the olive branch and said, "Hey, sorry about that. It was a mistake, and we're going to allow you to come back." And she was very cordial and said, like I said, and told me exactly who did it and what it was and how it happened. And I agreed to accept the apology. I'm like, I'm totally cool with that. I don't have a problem with it. People are deceived. People get messed with. I don't want anybody messing with them because they didn't do anything wrong. They were just going by what they were told because they thought it was true. Okay. So, I mean, maybe you could say, well, maybe they should have done more due diligence, but they did. They did figure it out and get to the bottom of it and tell me what happened. So kudos to his moderators for being on top of it and doing the right thing and offering us an invitation to come back. I personally I'm not going to go back to that group. It's nothing against Daryl Denton. It's nothing against the group, his very large Bigfoot group, nothing against anybody in that group. I just personally don't really have time. And they offered me to come back as a moderator, which I was before. I think I was originally an admin, but then I got demoted or something. I don't know what happened. Maybe there were too many. I don't care. I'm not reading into things. All right. I know people go around and say a lot of bad, horrible things about us. They hate PRT. They especially hate me, and they hate anyone who comes against them to defend me. And I'm not asking anybody to step up and defend me and jump in and do whatever, I'm a big boy and I can deal with my stuff. But here's the thing. My wife is going to defend me with her last breath. She's going to guard my throat, and you're not going to come in and attack me without my people, answering. And I'm not asking anybody to go and defend me. I have not done that. I have asked people to be understanding and stop giving me these ridiculous responses and are sitting the fence and then passing judgment because you don't know what it's like. You may know what it's like to deal with a regular person, a regular troll, but you do not know what it's like to go through what we've been through. I mean, we had a guy come on Abe's show and issue death threats. Now, later he apologized and on the show, whatever. Now, how sincere that is, I don't know. I have no idea. For all I know, he could be back over there doing whatever he was doing before. And people have said that. I don't know, and I don't care. He hasn't come out and overtly done it again. But we're making our decisions right now, and it will come out Saturday. We're going to decide exactly how we're going to proceed with all this because we're sick and tired of it. I know you are too. So here's what happened. In a nutshell, we got kicked out of that group. So people can stop saying, hey, what happened, blah, 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 blah. Here's what happened. In our group, on one of our groups, on the PRT News, which shows everything that these people are doing, Joe Doyle from Hellbent Holler asked the question, rightfully so, to Daryl Denton, is the other person going to be punished? And that person had not been punished. Now, I don't know why that is or how I'm not going to sit up here and give, maybe I have my ideas or whatever, but I don't care. The person that did it was Larry Fisher, and he's somebody who has been very bold, and it's not like I'm attacking him right now. What I'm saying about him is very public. He has publicly denounced us, and he has spoken on multiple platforms, Facebook, YouTube, on his own and other people's, that he hates our guts. He has literally said some of the most horrible, nasty, mean things. Most recently, he made some post on One of them saying that my wife was having conversations with this guy and I smelled bad and all this other crap. Yeah, okay, we've heard all your lies before. Okay, this is what Mr. Fisher does, and this is what he has done. He has gone door to door, and this is a truth. This is a fact. It's a fact. This will come out in court. I promise you, 100%. This is a fact. He has contacted multiple people to spew lies and venom about us for whatever perceived ill will he has, we've shown him, or whatever he thinks. So he literally went, and here I will read to you what happened so that those people can stop asking. So this is what happened here. This is an admin. And she says here, Josh, I'm an admin for Daryl's group, Bigfoot Believers and Other Creatures. I want to apologize for removing you from the group and explain why it happened. First, I had no idea there was an issue between you and Larry Joe Fisher. After talking to Daryl, I do know he contacted one of the female mods in our group and said you had been slandering her and other mods in our group on yours or Abe's show. You being a mod in our group, that was a no-no. What was told to the mod in question was a lie. I have talked to several people about this that were listening to the live stream and totally believed them. Larry was spreading fear and apparently trying to get at you, so I graciously apologize to you and Nelly for my actions. I have removed the ban on you both. I hope to have you both back in the group and will return your moderator status. Have a blessed day. And then we go on and we talk a little bit more. And, I just explained to her, I said, yeah, this is what's going on. And I didn't get into it. It was just a little paragraph. I didn't say much, and I'm not going to get into it. And then she said something else. And then that was it. And so I'm not going to say her name, and I'm not going to drag her into all of this because, I think she was just doing what she thought was right based on the information that she was given. When somebody, and don't hold it against them, because when somebody comes to you and talks to you and makes it sound like it's legit, it's real, you don't know how you're going to react. I was tricked by the guy in Oklahoma to go after Hub and Holler because, I thought, why would somebody just lie so boldly like that, blatant, yeah. So please don't mess with them, because since then, Barton has decided that he's going to attack Daryl for doing the right thing and removing Mr. Fisher from that group, because Joe Doyle pointed out, hey, him and multiple other people said, hey, this is not correct. And I am not, and neither is Nelly, any of those anonymous people in that group on PRT News. Those are people that are anonymous. They keep trying to blame us and say that we're anonymous using fake accounts. I promise you, I do not do that, and neither does Nelly. Those are people who don't want their names out there, so they don't want to be attacked by you. Okay? So I promise you, that is not us. I am not the other Danny, whatever that one is that was shown. I don't know what it was. And a lot of people don't even know what the hell we're talking about. But if you know, because a lot of the paratroopers do know, because there's like 860 people that are in that group of ours. And then there's like 10,000 people in the main group, and then 6,000 to 7,000 in one group, and 3,000 and 4,000 in another. There's a bunch of people, right? And there's a bunch of people that watch that listen to the podcast, a bunch of people that watch the YouTube channel, and they're not always the same. So if you know, all right? And if you don't, then don't worry about it. It's no big deal. But it needs to be said, because now people are angry. They want to say something or whatever. Don't mess with Daryl Denton. Daryl Denton did the right thing. And then for doing the right thing, or trying to make it right, let's put it that way, he was attacked by Mr. Barton Nunley. And Barton says now he's blaming him. He thinks he's a mole, and he's this and he's that. One thing you could do, Barton, is stop attacking us and look at your buddy Larry and see that what he did, once again, was spread lies and fear and anger and hate and all this other crap that he does. He sows the seeds of discord everywhere he goes, in my opinion. And I believe that you are completely off your rocker for attacking your own friend who was very loyal to you. When I spoke to him, he didn't say a bad word about you. And then you go and you attack him once again for Larry. You did the same thing to me. And you go and tell people that I started it, and I did not start it. And I'm saying, my hand to God, I am not the Hammer of Austin. I promise you. And you took it and you ran with it. But instead of saying, hey, and listening to what I was telling you for almost an entire year about what they were doing and saying, you refused to look at the evidence because you didn't want to. Because in my opinion, Barton, you wanted to attack an old friend, and you did. And so good luck with all that you've done. Pooping in cups and everything else that has happened, folks. I sincerely apologize to anybody who has to see that. There were thousands of people who asked me and questioned me about it. That was a woman that was at my conference that thought it was cute. She owned up to it and said that she was proud of what she did. And on their little goofy channel where they talk about us 24/7, they talk about us 24/7. And they also attack this guy, Mike, Oklahoma, his wife, his ex-wife, because he hates her. Why? Because his son was taken from him and put with her where he belongs, where he's in a healthy, happy home where he can learn. Because where he was at was not a good environment. Now, I didn't even know he existed at the time that it happened. I didn't find out until right when we were questioned about it, like, hey, what can we do to help, whatever. We did nothing wrong. There was no conspiracy. Myself, Nellie, and Krista. Well, I didn't really do it. Actually, it was Krista that told her, hey, this is what you got to do to get to help for your kids. And they went and the kid was removed. The child was removed. Well, that child's name is Hunter, and today was his birthday. Happy birthday to you, young man. Thank you so much for doing the right thing, Melissa, and standing up to this guy, this bully from Oklahoma. And you know who you are. You know who you are. Your name is Stephen Michael McKee. I'm going to say your name right there on my show. I'm tired of being harassed, slandered, and trying to be cyberbullied because you try to bully me, but you don't. And I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you, and I'm not scared of Christopher Brian Clough. I'm not scared of any of you. Clough, you are an evil man. I thought you were an opportunist, but you're not. You attack this family constantly, and y'all have done show after show after show with a woman named Jessica Christensen, who has said many, many, many horrible things about this family on her channel and about my nephews, myself, my wife, and Madeline Chapp. And you continue to slander and say things. But you know what? You're not doing a very good job. You're not winning, are you? You get a bunch of fake views on there, but nobody real and nobody of any real substance. And most of the people that look at it are you guys that just want to know what the hell they're saying and why they're saying it. And when we fight back, you're going to be real, real sorry. Trust me. It's nothing physical. We're not going to attack you because we're not deviants. We don't do those kind of things. And to think that I was this other guy that said whatever it was or whatever, that Danny guy, I don't say things like that. Okay. He's within his right to say whatever he wants to say to you because you went to a woman's page, Wendy Guzdala, and you attacked her. And that guy said something to you. Well, let me tell you something, buckaroo. I had no clue about that either because you know what? I work my ass to death, basically, folks. I am tired. I'm sick and I'm tired. I don't feel good. And I'm still up here doing something, even though I don't want to be here tonight because I am not feeling good. Neither is my wife. And yesterday I was at my ranch all day and I'm freaking tired. We're very tired. And we're tired of your shit. We're tired of all these people. But if you understood what it was like to work 2 jobs, literally 2 businesses and run them and do this show and talk to witnesses and do all the things and get attacked every day of your life. Stop for 1 second, folks, and listen to what I'm going to tell you. Imagine what it's like to be me every day. Every day. Do they miss a day?
No.
Never.
Every day they attack us, every day publicly. They use fake accounts. They attack us with real accounts. And we know the fake accounts. We know them. But it costs a lot of money to get lawyers, and it costs a lot of money, but they have given us the time that we needed for that money. And I thank them for that. And they just kept going and rioting. And Clough, I can't believe you. I cannot believe, knowing everything you know about these people, that you joined that camp just to get back at Madeline. And then what do? You go and you attack this woman. She did nothing to you. Nothing to you. And Hunter, I'm hoping that you have a happy birthday. Okay? So if folks want to donate, folks, to Hunter's birthday, we'll give him the money. So we, you guys just, whatever you want to do, just say, hey, for Hunter's birthday, and we'll give it to you, young man, at the end of the show. Okay. So happy birthday to you. I've already sent my gift, and you guys, if you want to help out and give him a birthday, this kid's been through hell and back because he lived with this person, and I'll go and I'll stand in any courtroom and I'll say what I think of you. And I'll present the evidence that I have. You want to talk about evidence, you don't have evidence, but it will all come out in discovery that you have been using those fake accounts, and I'm ready to go. I am ready for you. I am sick and tired of you. I'm sick and tired of all the bullcrap and all the people that you've used and manipulated and how stupid you are. I will say that publicly. In my opinion, you are some of the stupidest people I've ever seen in my life. You are some of the stupidest people I've ever seen in my life. You do the things that you do, and you think that there's no consequences and nothing will ever happen to you. But I promise you, it's going to happen. It will. It has to. Because evil isn't allowed nothing but a little season. And you're in that little season. And when it's over, it comes like that. Boom. Snap, snap, and it's over. So, folks, anybody wants to donate to Hunter's birthday, just go ahead and donate to him. The poor kid's been through hell.
Let's make it an awesome birthday for
Let's
him.
make him a good birthday. All right. He turned 13, right?
Yeah.
13 years old. With his mother, safe with his mother where he belongs, not with these insane asylum people. So if anybody wants to help out with Hunter and making him have a good birthday, you go ahead and just donate. We'll send it to him as soon as the show's over. Thank you. So that's what I had to say to them. I didn't want to have to address that, but the thing with Daryl's group is getting out of hand, and people are messaging me about it, and I don't want to fight and argue, and I don't want anybody going after him because he's not the bad guy. Barton, you choose to attack your own friends over these people, and it's a sad, sad thing. I can't understand it. I don't want to even try to understand it. I'm done. So, there it is. Everybody's happy birthday, Hunter. There you go. Yeah, please do. G. Lopez. That's not Gary. Who's that? He said, we'll be praying for you and the family. Wolf, in the name of Jesus Christ, you will soon have peace. Keep up the hard work. So thank you for everybody who's donating to help Hunter have a good birthday. I appreciate that. And when we're done, we'll send it to him. Young man, you're going to have the best birthday ever. Because I can't imagine. I've only gotten a small taste of it a little over 2 years, and I don't even live with this guy. I can only imagine the hell that he's put us through for the 2 years. And I hope God, please pray, folks, in earnest, that God will open these judges' eyes and they will see the evil that these people have exhibited. That just a taste of it, just a fraction of what we've dealt with, that's all it's going to take for them to see. And they'll understand what we've gone through and the hell that these people have put us through. And then maybe they will open their eyes and they will do what needs to be done to punish these people severely for the things that they've done. I'm sick and tired of it, man. I am so sick and tired of it. I've tried to be as nice as I could be, and I'm so sick of it. And I don't want to have to disrupt the show with any more shenanigans. Without further ado, thank you for that donation, Rick. Thank you for Orem. Thank you, everybody who's donating for Hunter. He keeps talking about bring Hunter home. That's not his home. His home is with his mother. And please pray in earnest that he never has to go back to that environment again where he can be safe where he's at. These ridiculous videos that they keep making, it's so insane. They made a video trying to make it out like he was being tortured with a TENS unit, which is so ridiculous. And all these ridiculous claims that they're making. And Clough, may God have mercy on you. You're one despicable human being, in my opinion. You might have lost a little bit of fat, but you're still fat. And you'll never look good, in my opinion. And that's my opinion. And I'll say that in court, too. It's my opinion, because it is my opinion. So keep it up. You can look like Woody the cowboy with the goofy cowboy hat. It doesn't make you any better. Okay? You're still one of the evilest people I've ever met. When you pulled that, I thought, wow, you can't get any lower. You just did. That's unbelievable. Yeah, and I'm going to fight these people to my last breath. You're not going to destroy or take what Mike talking about. We're going to be living in your houses. We're not going to ever lose to you, okay? Because you're an evil human being. Anybody that can do the things and throw their own children under the bus. And Clough, y'all talk about attacking children. Wendy didn't attack a child. Y'all did. And when you attack their children, you attack the older son trying to act like he was abusing him or whatever. You people have no clue what humanity is like. You have no feelings.
Yeah, and you have the nerve to say protect women. You need to protect women, and you need to protect women because that's what you're supposed to do, what God says to do. And Adam's supposed to, and back in the days of Adam, you're supposed to protect women. But then again, you turn around and start attacking women at the same time.
Well, how exactly is it protecting women to put their private lives out all over the internet for video after video after video, social media post after post after post? I didn't see you protecting Maddie. How was that protecting anything or anyone? You just attack and attack and attack because you're mad that she didn't like you. She didn't want you, and that's that. But you couldn't move on, and you keep bringing her up and bringing her up and bringing her up. And it's going to stop one way or another. It will stop.
Here's another thing too. They even tried to say that, oh, well, Christopher Clough was accused, of doing what he did, whatever. Well, maybe Josh Turner did that to his sisters. My sisters were 5 and 6 years old. I mean, they could whoop my ass. So if I ever even had an idea to do something to them, they'd have beat my ass. My sisters were tough. They weren't, as you said your sister was mentally challenged and she was younger, small.
I think they whooped your ass whether you had ideas or not.
And so, yeah, my sisters and me never had anything like that. There's never been any sickness or perversion in me. You can try and look for it, but you're not going to find it. And you can't find one true witness that will testify that says that I am a homosexual, that I am a woman beater, or that I did things to little girls and women, as you, Dana Ortega, have said in your thing. These are the kind of things they say about me, folks, and that I hurt a child and that I had Hunter kidnapped. These are the kind of things that they say about me. Do you understand now why I'm saying what I'm saying? Why we're sitting here and I have to deal with this? Because this is what I deal with every day with these sick people. And if you think you can block and delete, you're out of your freaking mind, because you know what they do? They go around to the entire community gossiping and whispering and trying to get in everybody's ear. And they do what Mr. Fisher did. Now, you see what Mr. Fisher did. Larry Joe Fisher, what he did, he went to that group and he had us kicked out of there. And I didn't even know I was kicked out. Do you see now what is happening? And then Daryl gets attacked by his supposed friend, Barton. Do you understand now what this community is facing? Listen to what I'm saying. Hear my words. This is a war. I didn't start it, and I don't like it. I want it to end. And if I could end it, I'd do anything. I'd walk through hot coals to stop it. And if I could get these people to turn their face away from the evil and turn to God and be righteous, I'd walk through hot coals. But I can't. I'm only one man. But together here at PRT, we can do what's right, and we can help cleanse this community. They don't have to leave. They just need to behave and shut up. If you're going to be a part of it, shut up, sit down, and pay attention to what's going on instead of disrupting the whole class. And you think you're teaching people. All you're doing is sitting up there like a nutty professor. You're not looking good. You're not looking like a journalist teaching anybody anything. Go read the Bible passage that was put on PRT News. It was by an anonymous member, and I don't know who they are, and I don't care. I just know that it was there, and I read it. Go look it up. Look it up, Anthony, and read it out loud. Look it up. Once again, we're doing a giveaway for Hunter's birthday. I already made a donation to him, or to give to his birthday, because the poor kid's been through hell and back. He deserves something for his 13th birthday. When you live with a damn psychopath for as long as he has, something has to give.
So that verse was in 2 Timothy. It says, but mark this, there will be terrible times in the last days. People will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, without love, unforgiving, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not lovers of the good, treacherous, rash, conceited, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying its power, have nothing to do with such people. That they are the kind who worm their way into homes and gain control over gullible women who are loaded down with sins.
Pause it. Gullible women. Look at the people you've used to attack us. Your friend Janice Blake, who needs to be sued too, accusing us of home invasion. Mm-hmm. We have the receipts. You want to talk about receipts? We got them. Where you guys talked about it. You talked about how you told her, you encouraged her, Michael McKee, you encouraged her to try to pin a felony on us. Yeah, me and my nephews, you tried to say that we broke in there and committed a home invasion against this woman, a crazy woman that she is. One of those people right there. That's one right there. The second one is your sister, your very own sister. She's another one that goes and does evil. What do you have over her? What is the other one? Dana Ortega. Yep. She's another one. Another one is Jessica Christensen. That is who the Bible is talking about right there. You want to run around talking about people that are doing things? That's who's doing them right there. The proof is in the pudding, folks. Okay? Halloween, we gave away $1,000. I put my money where my mouth is. Right? You tell me somebody who's doing that for their people, who's giving away whatever they got to give to you, who's coming here when they're tired, when they work on the ranch and they come home, I'm doing my job, I'm doing security, I work a patrol at night, and I run a company. I run the company. You want to ask anybody, you can say he owns it, who owns it, doesn't matter whose name is. I'm the one that runs the damn thing. Don't tell me who the hell is the boss, okay? Because I am. And these two people, you work for me. You know better, and you're lying. You're lying about everything. It's going to come out. You have your day, dog. You keep talking and you keep doing what you're doing. You're going to have your day. I'm going to have mine. And when I have mine, it's going to be a terrible day of judgment. Trust me. And then when the Jesus comes, we'll all sort it out that day. Oh, yes, we will. I can't wait. I can't wait for my Lord and Savior's return. It's something that you guys should fear, because you know you've been lying about everything this whole time. The court of man isn't something you should be worried about. That's going to suck. It's going to sting for you. But what's really going to suck is when Christ returns for you. Not for me. Yeah, I've committed my sins and I got my own issues, but I am not in doubt where I'm going. He may send me somewhere to time out or who knows where. But in the end, I know I will be back with God where I belong, because I am not evil like you. I thought maybe some of you might have just been opportunistic in doing some things because evil was what was holding sway. So you were running that way. But now I think your heart is completely hardened in evil. Completely hardened in evil. All of you, every one of you. My opinion, and it's my opinion. And if you want to sue me, go ahead and try it. Because if you sue me, you're the stupidest people. You're more stupid than I thought you were. So just wait until we sue you and then try to depose it. But you ain't going to depose it. It's not going to work. And if you're stupid enough to come after me, then then the ball's in your court. Let's do it. Because deposing is way easy. That's going to be easy to deflect everything, and you're going to waste your money. Save me the hassle. Because I'll show up in court. I don't need a lawyer. I'll show up in court with all the receipts. You save me the hassle. Go ahead, sue me. Please do. I wish you would. Because I'll say whatever, play whatever damn video you want, take it out of context, clip it and flip it and rub it down. Oh no, who cares? Because you know what's going to happen? I'm going to sit there in court and I'm going to show them every single shred of our proof, not the make-believe stitched together proof that you've done, like some kind of whatever the hell that is. Some kind of paper mache monster with your receipts all clipped up. You could make a freaking pinata. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. Go ahead, read. I'm sorry.
It's okay. They're the kind who worm their way into homes and gain control over gullible women who are loaded down with sins and are swayed by all kinds of evil desires, always learning but never able to come to a knowledge of the truth, such as Jans and Jambres who oppose Moses, as also these teachers who oppose the truth. They are men of depraved minds who, as far as the faith is concerned, are rejected, but they will not get very far because, as in the case of those men, their folly will be clear to everyone.
Yep, and it's going to be made clear to everyone. You want to talk about God will not be mocked. I don't know who your God is. Because obviously we serve two different gods. The God that you serve is some kind of stitched together thing that makes you happy. The ancient Old Testament anger and all that. You don't care about Jesus. These people never talk about Jesus. Have you noticed that? All it is Yahweh, the Old Testament, and blah, 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 and thrown together some stuff, and they don't even know what they're talking about. You're fumbling for some sort of validation, and that's what you're doing. Jesus isn't going to validate you. He's not going to punch your ticket. And me with an angry heart, it's not going to happen either. I'm smart enough to know where I stand. You obviously don't understand that. You are like toddlers, and you're playing in a big sandbox that you don't understand. You have been bullies your whole life. Stop talking about we're bullying you. Nobody's bullying you. You're bullying us, and we're sick and tired of it, and everybody's sick and tired of it, and nobody cares about you anymore, okay? So why don't you leave people's mothers alone and let them raise the children the way they're supposed to be raised in a normal functioning household? She's not perfect, and her other children aren't perfect, and nobody is perfect. But it's better than living in with a psychopath, which I, for one, have seen, and I will stand before any judge, and I will stand before God. God, you know what these people have done. He knows what they have done, and we know how crazy you are and how messed up you are. I'll stand before any judge and say this. For any judge and say, put my hand on the Bible to what I've witnessed and what they've done to us. I've had enough. End of discussion. That's it. Moving on. Anyways, thank you for the Jennifer for wanting to put us back in the group. I respectfully decline. No offense, nothing personal against Daryl Denton. Don't mess with Daryl. Daryl didn't do anything. He was trying to be impartial, and look what it got him. You can't be impartial with these people. Look what it got him. Now, I don't know if he's made up with Barton, and I don't care. That is not my problem. I just know that Barton attacked him, and Daryl, for that, we're sorry. But you did the right thing. You did what was right, and you removed Mr. Fisher because of what he did. He spread lies. He was deceitful as always. Larry Fisher, you have some real issues, man. You're 60-something years old, and you shouldn't behave in this way. Nobody should be behaving this way, but you're old enough to know better, especially considering you claim yourself a lawman, former lawman, whatever. Well, you can fool some people some of the, what is it, most of the time? You can fool most people some of the time, but you're never going to fool us. So stop it. Stop pretending. Try to do better. Go and actually fall on your knees 4 hours a day like you claim you are with your wife falling 4 hours a day. Go do it for real. And then come back and talk to us about how you've changed and do you do things good. Because until that day, I don't want anything to do. I don't want anything to do with you ever anyway. But the whole community should really, really take a hard look at these people. Start with him, who just did what he did. And that's their biggest ally. That's your buddy there, isn't it, Ike? That's your buddy. I don't want to have to address this tonight, but here it is. Because I'm sick and tired of it. And then a mole to, there you go. Barton, we don't need a mole to infiltrate your roach camp. You're morons and insanity. Public, you have made it public. You have said and done the most vile things publicly. Publicly. I could get 10, 20 people to swear affidavits to your behavior that they've seen. How many can you get that are legit? Huh? Probably not very many. That's exactly right, Crennan. They're going to have to answer to God. And I'm sorry that this had to happen tonight. This is not what I wanted. But I'm tired. I'm not feeling good. And my wife isn't feeling good. None of us, we're just wore down. We're all just wore down. I don't know. How would you describe it, guys? You just
Exasperating, draining, exhausting, just extremely mentally taxing. But you know what? You laid it out perfectly and succinctly. And you know what? Something positive can come out of tonight, because we got a ton of donations specifically for Hunter's birthday, and I was making a list of everyone who donated on the super chats as y'all were donating them. It's going to be a really good birthday. So something good is going to come out of it. So happy birthday, Hunter. Thank you everyone for supporting that, and for just being here with us, and for being patient with us, and for still being here. We got 353 people here. We love you, and we know y'all understand. So
there it is right there. And I don't even care. You know, the YouTube takes like 30%, whatever. I don't even give a crap. Whatever y'all gave, we're going to give it to them. Whatever the numbers show on there, we'll give it to them. It's fine with me. I don't care. This is a birthday that you know, I'm sure the person supposed to be taking care of him, his mother, the other one, probably doesn't care. All he's done is use this child, this is now a teenager. He's used this young man to try to garner donations and to try to get things from people. He doesn't care. I don't think he really cares if he ever comes home. I think he just wants the money. And that's my opinion, Ike. And I don't give a shit what you say. You can go make a live right now and get 20 people of your own personalities to watch it. Nobody gives a crap, because you're a liar, in my opinion. You're a fraud. You're a fake. And you're one of the worst human beings I've ever dealt with in my life. I can't imagine. I thought I had parents that were, you know, whatever. I just had Gen X parents, you know, boomers. They were what they were. You're from my generation, Ike, and you're one of the worst I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen. I would be so sad to be your son. And I hope that Hunter has a good birthday with his mother, safe where he belongs, away from someone like you. That's my opinion. And that you can take that to court if you want. Let's go to court, buddy. Let's go to court, buddy boy. Why don't you sue me? Do what you got to do. Stop talking all that shit. And let's go to court. Let's go. Let's dance. I'm sick and tired of your shit, dude. I would love to see your little potato head ass across from me in a courtroom. Your little balding, fat little ass. Let's see what happens, little fat boy. Can't bring your gun to court either, can you? No.
Can't use fake accounts in court.
Can't use your fake accounts. That'll all come out. You can't sue us, dude, because if you did, that would be the stupidest thing you do. But I hope you do. I hope you're stupid enough to do it. Just try. Go ahead. Do it. Please do it. Make it easier for us. A mountain of evidence we have against you. You can't sit up there on your show for weeks on end and just trash people. And then you moved it over to that Fat Pig's channel. You fat pig, what are you doing? In my opinion, you're a fat pig. That's what you are. You're a lying fat pig. She's Josie from the Amityville Horror. Josie! That's you right there, fat pig. And then you open and words fall out. Right? Lie after lie after lie after lie. That's what they do. They just lie and they lie and they lie some more. And they keep going. And they get us kicked out of groups. They get us in trouble with other people's channels, pretending to be us. We got you, man. We got you for everything you've done. Go make some more videos. All you're doing is adding to the slander and libel. That's all you're doing. Because come Saturday, folks, pray. Please pray, because come Saturday, I want the ball to start rolling. We have a meeting on Saturday that I want you please to bless. Please pray that it all goes good. We have a lot of things to discuss. It's going to take time. But I promise you, with God's blessing, we will move forward. This has to stop. We cannot do this anymore. We can't be attacked anymore. Paranormal Roundtable, it's not about the channel surviving or whatever. We got plenty of witnesses. We got plenty of stories. We got people that will come on and tell their stories. It doesn't matter. We're exhausted, folks. We are tired. We are tired. I can't work 2 jobs, do the show, and I have no sleep. and then have to deal with people attacking you constantly. The noise is attacking constantly. How are you supposed to survive? How are you supposed to live like that? Constantly told you're a bad person and these people hate you and whatever. Go hate me. I don't care. That's fine. But then you take it to my family and you attack my family, and then they attack the people's family too. There's no line you won't cross. And there's no doubt in my mind, in my opinion, you'd kill me if you could. You would. You'd absolutely kill me. If you could get away with it and you thought you could, I believe in my heart these people would kill me. That's my opinion. But I believe it wholeheartedly. And I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of living my life like this and having to deal with these crazy people. They have turned our lives upside down. They have wrecked the peace and stability of this community and the peace and stability. And I'm sick and tired. I didn't want to bring it to my channel, but tonight I had to say something because of what happened with Daryl Denton. I had to. They keep doing stuff to where we can't ignore it. So you want to be heard. You want to be seen. Well, now you have. And they're the names of the people that are doing all of this.
Careful what you wish for.
You'll make me famous. Huh? I'll make you famous. No, you're not going to make shit. You're going to make yourself famous. You're going to be the most famous person around. Not in a good way. When people think of excrement, they're going to have you. They're going to thank you. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, that's so-and-so. There's other people involved, too, a few little minor players, but those are the main people right there. They're all connected. They run around, and you can guarantee you can connect them all of them. They're in a cabal. And you're people that have turned on you. One that still hadn't come forward, and the other one who has. Your ass is toast. All your group chats, everything you've done, everything you've said, it's conspiracy. I'll say it in court. It's a conspiracy. I'll tell the judge it's a conspiracy. You have committed conspiracy, I'm telling you, over and over again. And then you cry and say, we're doing the same. Everything you do and say is what you're doing. So there it is. Shame on you for everything you've done to this community and to the people that you've attacked and you've just tried to destroy. We're sick and tired of dealing with it. I can tell you this, though. I don't lose sleep over you guys. I don't. There's other people who've told me they've lost sleep over it. I don't lose shit sleep over it. I sleep like a baby. I sleep. You know why? Because I'm tired. You know why I'm tired? Because I work. I lose sleep because of my job, my businesses. I lose sleep from having to drive out to the ranch and do stuff. That's why I go to sleep, because I am exhausted. I work out. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. And do I feel any pressure at all that you are going to win or do something to us? No, I don't. I do not. That does not happen. But I see the pain and the agony that you cause everyone around me, because you're getting maximum pleasure for the pain that you cause everybody. To me, you're an annoyance. To them, you're hurting them. You're hurting people. You're making videos about innocent people, and you're attacking them and turning their lives upside down. You pulled shenanigans. You got busted. And instead of just owning up to it and walking away, you doubled down and decided to turn it into an evil crusade. I can't believe, I don't even know what you were thinking, Clough. I would love to see you in court, and I will. God willing, I will see you there. Or you cannot show up. Doesn't matter either way to me. Because you need to be held accountable for all of this crap. Why would you do what you did? Why have you done what you've done? It doesn't matter what Madeline typed about me. It doesn't matter what she said about Anthony or Tony or Nelly or anybody else, because we forgave her and we moved on. She's our friend. She's like family to us. And everybody else that you want to drag into this, I have no issues with those people. He loves to go around lying and saying things. You say, he's afraid of DDoS. I'm not afraid of DDoS. I'm not afraid to fight the guy. And I didn't want to fight the guy, but I'm not afraid of him. I'm not afraid of you. I just wasn't going to go to Oklahoma to do it. That's crazy. And I stood by what I said, sign the waiver, but you're not going to do it. But you got to be careful, because in Texas, there's different rules. But anywhere, a neutral site, any one of you want to sign a waiver with me and get it over with, like, man, let's do it. But I know you're not going to do that because you're scared. And don't take this and go say, oh, he made a threat, because I'm not making a threat. I'm telling you, if that's the course you want to take, you're such badasses that you're always talking crap, then do what you got to do. Whoop my ass. But you're not going to do that, are you? Because the truth is the truth. You're scared. Now, the question I have about all of this is, what is it with these people? Are they afraid of me because they're afraid we're going to do something? They keep saying that, but then they also say that we're pussies and we're cowards and we're scared. And I have told every one of you to come on my channel or any other channel, and I will face any one of you or all of you together, a whole panel of you against me by myself. I'll do it. and I'll absolutely shred you. I will tear you apart because all you have are lies. None of you will face me on here, on Rumble, on Facebook, or anywhere else, or any of your dog shit channels. None of you will face me. None of you. 100%. None of you.
They have their chance every Monday.
Bring your ass on. Let's talk. I know because you're all talk and you're scared. But then again, you're not scared because I'm a big chicken shit, pussy, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But then, you know, you won't face me.
Can't have it both ways.
So one day I'm going to have to drag you to court to make you face me. Because you're too scared to come and be men and is sane women and get on here and talk like normal people. And then I'm also a gay wad that goes and hangs out at the Iron Bear, right? Some Iron Bear place I never set foot in my freaking life. And they created a narrative for that. But you also said that I'd go after little girls and women, that I've been hurting little girls and women for years, according to you, Dana. You insane. And I don't even take her serious. You don't hear me say much about her because I think you're crazy, lady. I think you, in my opinion, you're the craziest one of them all. And they use you, the little cuckoo nutbird that you are, to just spew venom and garbage and make up stories inside your head that you were fed by Larry and Mike. Mike is their God. And Larry is their high priest, in my opinion. And Dana, you're not a high priestess. You're just a crazy. You're the court jester that they use.
Well, I might be a little nice. Jesters were pretty funny. She's just insane.
You're
She's the mad
absolutely
scientist.
batshit crazy. And what about you, just a hippo, the hypocrite? You're a big, fat, lard-ass whale that sits up there. You want to talk about me being fat. Look at me and look at you. And then Mike talks about pictures. You follow me on Facebook because you're probably always checking me out, right? They all have this secret little fantasy. I said something one time about Clough's stank, you know, and he's talking about my ass, talking about my ass. He's all happy about it. What is wrong with you? I know you admitted to us that you are both ways. And that's fine. That is who you are. Be who you are. But why do you got to keep bringing up like something about me wanting your ass? Dude, nobody wants you, dude. Your truck smelled like ass and Doritos, dude. That's what it smells like. I'm being completely honest. I am not even exaggerating. Everybody agrees with that. Nobody's that has been around you has challenged you. You stink. Larry, you smelled like fish or like feet and cheese or something. I don't know. But because he always had his shoes off. You're a weird, gross dude. And I don't know about Mike because I haven't been around him, but you look like you stink. I mean, in my opinion, you look like you do. The other two, I can say what I want, and I believe you smell because that's what I smelled every time I was around you. I got nobody that can attest to you saying that I smell. There's this ridiculous bullshit that you, once again, you come up with all kinds of crazy shit, spread it all over the community, that I'm a woman beater, an abuser. I've never hit a woman in my life. And that I abuse kids because I got a kid kidnapped or some bullshit. Stop with your lying, your sick crap. Then while you're busy trying to incite violence and trying to get someone to off me, you go and tell everybody that I'm doing that. I'm trying to get you killed. Who the hell wants anything to do with you? Nobody wants to come within 100 feet of you. And Barton, your underarms, just, dude, the garlic. I don't know what you eat garlic, but your underarms smell. You go next to this guy, you think you're next to a Burger King because he's got no sleeves. It's just common sense. Put a shirt on, you nasty ass old man. Your scraggly ass old witch hair. Who the hell do you think you are? You people are the nastiest people in the community, but you can't shut your freaking mouths and you got to perjure yourself and lie and spin all kinds of crap. You've committed so much slander and so much libel that I can't even contain it because it's going to take time to get into court with you. So I'm just going to tell you right now, you're screwed. You are screwed. Don't even try. Folks, it's all there in PRT News. And some of it that's not. Believe it or not, that's not even all of it. There's hundreds of hours of these people and their nonsense. You can take a little thread of copper and try to turn it into, some whatever. Turn it into a penny for us. We got about a ton of gold on you. So keep it up. Keep up talking your shit because you don't know when to shut up. You don't know when to stop. But we're making a statement here tonight. Happy birthday, Hunter. Glad you're with your mom. And I hate that we had to talk about this and say this tonight because I'm just so just flipping fed up. I can't take it. People need to know. They need to know what's going on here. So tired of it. We're so sick and tired of it. There's nothing that's going to change the course of what's happening now. Nothing. You've already done what you've done. But the least you could do is not make it so bad for yourself because you just don't know how to shut up. You don't know how to shut your freaking mouths. And Clough over there every day. Hey, listen. And then he started crawfishing about the conspiracy. Yeah, you did. And Jessica's like, come on, Clough. Come on, Clough. Say it. Say it with me. We all go to jail together. Yeah, you fat bitch. Because it didn't happen. That's why. That's why Clough was crawfishing, right? Because he knows it didn't happen. He knows, of all people, he knows.
The only conspiracy was trying to say that me and Tony here broke into your house.
Oh, it ain't the only conspiracy. The conspiracy. Yeah, the conspiracy, there's multiple conspiracies here on their side to try to say that we had a conspiracy, that you guys got together to conspire to lie about it. And then you did it publicly. And dude, I was more than happy to just let you spin. Folks, look at this. You watch what happens. Watch what happens. Mark my words. Because all that crap they've been saying, all that crap, and they can cut this video and do whatever the F they want to do with it. It don't matter. It's too late now, baby. All of October, you gave us every bit of evidence you could come up with because you were that stupid and you put it all in order, you dumbass. You are the stupidest people on this planet. And I sit here and I wish you jump before us, please. Just do it. But Saturday, it's going to happen. But if you can get it done before, do it, please. Because I promise you, I'll go in. I don't even need a lawyer. I can go in there and just show everybody the evidence right here. Because we already have it all put together, baby. We have a timeline, baby. You show them yours, I'll show them mine. And let's see what happens. We already gave you cease and desist. The judge is going to love that. And one of you stupid ass Mike burned it. Stephen. You burned it, Stephen McKee. Stop lying and saying your name is Mike. That's your middle name, boy. Your name is Stephen McKee. I'm Stephen McKee. I live in Oklahoma. I'm dumb as shit. Yes, you are. You are a dumb shithead. Yes, you are. Can only imagine what this guy's put people through with his own family. Holding people hostage, dude, is what you've done. That's my opinion. And I can tell you this. You try to spin that narrative against me like I do that. Bullshit. I am not you. I don't do what you do. I don't have that kind of sickness in me. So that's that, folks. Sorry about tonight. The show got blown up. We had things, just it is what it is, man. We've had enough of this shit. I'm not going to go to Rumble with it or whatever. I'm just going to sit here and preemptively tell you exactly what's going to happen to their ass. You say you don't have anything to give or take. Well, we'll see. Because, there is something that happens to people who do things like this and they think they can get away because they can't pay. Mm-hmm. There's other things that'll happen to you. I promise you. I know how it works. I've been doing a lot of research on that.
The law has many ways of making things happen.
They will make it happen one way or another. I got one thing right. There'll be houses involved. Believe me. All right, folks. You know what? Tonight, sorry about this. Sorry that it had to happen the way it is. What should we do? Should we restart the stream?
Yeah, I mean, we can end this one, start another one, or we can just I don't know, continue.
Let's attach the show to this.
Because we didn't really lose that many people.
No, we didn't lose people, but I don't want to attach a show to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Well, we're going
to stream.
Harp and Blues, thank you for that donation. We appreciate it. That will go to Hunter to make his birthday a really good birthday.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Slim Jimmy.
Thanks, Slim Jimmy. All right, guys, we're going to restart this. If you want to come back, come back. We're going to just jump out and come back in.